Hey guys, how you guys doing? It's June 17th, 2019. Hoping you're having a wonderful day. A blessed day indeed. Just an update on the whole Twitter accounts being suspended. Intel Crab has now fallen victim to that. A lot of people are pointing towards the Indian government for being responsible for this. Alright? And if this is true, this is extremely troubling. It's troubling that a government entity could go to Twitter and say that they want certain accounts to be destroyed, to be suspended, to be banned, and Twitter would listen. All right, this is insane. It's crazy. I know after everything that's been happening between India and Pakistan, if you criticize India in the slightest on Twitter, on YouTube, anywhere, you see scores and scores of Indians calling you a Pakistani intel officer. All right, that's like their main go-to. Okay, and it's crazy that it's come to this, but we're seeing a lot of Intel accounts like Elint News, like Intel Crab, being banned at this very moment. All right, so we're hoping that those go back up because the Intel community is suffering because of it. These are great guys. They put a lot of effort into what they do. They put out amazing information, and they try to get us to the truth. Okay, so let's hope that they get back online as soon as possible. It's just crazy to me that some government entity could do this. All right, it's insane, and I hate it, and it's starting to piss me off, to be honest. Let's talk about Iran and the United States of America. Okay, to recap, a couple days ago, 2 oil tankers were attacked. The U.S. immediately came out and said it was Iran. They showed us a video that looks like it was shot in 1974. All right, and expected us all to believe it. Well, a lot of people aren't believing it, including Germany and Japan, who are asking for more evidence that it was Iran. All right, Mike Pompeo went out this weekend and today and kept on stating that it was Iran, that we have evidence. It was undeniable that it was Iran who attacked these 2 oil tankers. A lot of people don't believe it because one of these oil tankers was actually Japanese. And Prime Minister Abe was in Iran speaking and meeting with the Ayatollah when this attack occurred. All right, so why would Iran attack a Japanese oil tanker while Prime Minister Abe was on their home soil? Doesn't make much sense. Okay, U.S. CENTCOM is asking for 6,000 additional military personnel in the region, in the Persian Gulf region. They're asking for more aircraft and more U.S. destroyers, naval destroyers, all right? A lot of people think that we're headed for a collision course with Iran, okay? And I'm one of those people. I mean, it's insane to me that we are getting to this point, but it looks like a military conflict between the U.S. and Iran is brewing. Okay, reports today of missiles or mortar shells being fired at a base inside Iraq called Taji. I think I'm spelling that or saying that correctly, pronouncing that correctly. It's unconfirmed whether or not there were killed or injured individuals because U.S. coalition members are stationed at that base. All right, now. It looks like the mainstream media out of Iraq is stating that there's no word of any injuries, but there's unconfirmed reports that there are some killed and some injured at this time. All right, I'm going to have to look further into that to see if there's any base to those claims. Right now, it's unconfirmed. What we are currently seeing is we have a bunch of U.S. officials, like Senator Lindsey Graham, like former Ambassador John Bolton, like Mike Pompeo, who is coming out and stating that military options are on the table and that we should attack an Iranian facility. We should show how strong America is. Okay? But honestly, doing something like that, I mean, to the point where we're at right now, it's like we've taken our foot off the brake. And we're going downhill, and we're going downhill fast. And our destination is war with Iran. And the majority of the American public does not want that. Okay? Let me repeat that. The majority of the American public does not want that. All right? And America doesn't need it. Another pointless war in the Middle East doesn't make much sense. But it's really showing us who really runs this country. All right? Who's really making these decisions. Okay? We shouldn't be trying to provoke Iran whatsoever. Hell, Iran goes for the bomb. Let Israel deal with them. Let them deal with them, all right? Let's stay out of these foreign wars. Doesn't make any sense to me. Does not make any sense whatsoever. I'm kind of getting off topic here, putting my own opinion into it, which I normally don't do. I usually just bring you guys my commentary on the news. But, I just feel pretty strongly about this whole situation, and I'm afraid that we are going towards a conflict with Iran, a conflict we do not need.